What's up, VC? I'm Brian, Shamrock'n Records. Today we got a little bit of rock and roll coming at you. I don't know. A little bit of groundhogs. How we doing? What's going on? Long time no see, long time no chat. Haven't made a video in like a month. My last video, I finally did a room tour and it's got like over 10,000 views and I'm like, are you, this might see 100 views. So thank you for everybody that did watch that room tour. I was not expecting the amount of views that it got. So, wow, thank you. Much appreciated. I got a lot of cool feedback. So thank you everybody that watched it. You know, it is my, I was debating on making a room tour for a very long time because it's like my little sanctuary and it's like my place. And so it's kind of crazy to like, I don't know, invite everybody in, but thank you if you watched, much appreciated, thanks for the feedback. Today, I'm just gonna be doing some pickups, finds. I got stuff that I've been picking up for the last few months. So, yeah, let's, I guess just get started here. Cheers, I got my little Bloody Mary going on here. If you can see, I had an amazing Bloody Mary about a month or so ago, and it had cilantro, and I was like, what is this weird taste in my Bloody Mary? I was out at a restaurant, and it had cilantro. So now, like, I've been making Bloody Marys with chopped cilantro. Wow, it's a game changer. So I highly recommend doing that. I'll probably have cilantro in my teeth by the end of this video, but it will match my shirt, so it'll be all good, right? Anyway, let's see. So I guess we'll start off with a new release. It's the Gillian Welch box set. This is a 3-record set. This was released on her website. I believe that's the only place you can get it. I originally saw Chris from The Long Cut talk about how he had pre-ordered this, and then I went on to their website and saw how much it was, and I was like, well, I'm gonna hold off. And then I saw Mazzy show it in one of his videos, and I was like, damn, I need it. I love Gillian Welch, I love Dave Rawlings. Just such talented musicians, great folk, new, current, modern folk music. Two of the best in the business, and I just love them. And I knew I needed this. It comes with this crazy book that has all the chords and lyrics, not just lyrics, but it has the freaking chords. So, I mean, it's very well done. It's a great sounding record, but I wanted to get it before it was gone, and I did. So, Gillian Welch, The Lost Songs, highly recommend. Let's see here. So, I have this new tripod that I'm using right now, and it's just, it's weird. So it's not my normal like setup. So I'm like trying to like figure out where I want to sit and how I want to do this. So the other day, I was leaving work, and on my way home from work, there is a Goodwill and there is also a Bull Moose. So I tend to stop in a few times a week and just check out like the new arrivals. And I popped in a couple days ago and found a copy of Elephant by the White Stripes. And I don't know if you can see that, but this is the original 2003 pressing, made in England. So if you can tell, this is like a much darker cover. The US copy is much more bright. It's like that. It's like bright like that. But I could not believe, I mean, look how nice this is. It doesn't look like it's ever been touched. And the vinyl is equally as impressive. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I got it for a steal. I got it for $15. This thing goes like $75 to $100. They didn't know. They just thought it was a regular White Stripes. It was in their used bin, and very happy. 2003 original. So I did a little road trip the other day. I've done so many record shops. I live in southern Maine, so I'll drive to New Hampshire, I drive to Massachusetts, I drive all over the place, but I never go into northern Maine. And I finally went up to northern Maine, and I picked up a couple records at a shop there, up in Waterville. And this is one that I've been wanting. It's just a copy of Alice by Tom Waits. I'm a big Tom Waits fan, and this one I did not have yet, so picked up a copy of Alice. I have not spun the whole thing yet. Let's see. I also, at that same shop, picked up, I don't want to say Grail, but it's something I've been looking for like 10 years. So it's not expensive, but it is kind of hard to find. I'm a big Jimmy Buffett fan, and this is one of his early records. This is the soundtrack for a movie called Rancho Deluxe, and Jimmy Buffett does this entire soundtrack, and it is, I just love it. Early Jimmy Buffett doesn't get the respect that it deserves, because everybody gives him shit for, first off, the parrot head thing. I know people don't like that. Whatever. I do. I think it's awesome. I think it's fun. I've gone to his shows. It's a great time. And, when I was in college, we'd have Jimmy Buffett parties, and, it was a great time. So, but I get, like, the whole, Cheeseburger Paradise and, all those kinds of songs, and people are like, oh, they're annoying and blah, blah, blah. I get it. But his early work, man, it's just like singer-songwriter stuff, and it's so good, and it doesn't get the respect that it deserves because he became more popular with his, parrot head kind of stuff, and this is killer. So, and very hard to find. I've been looking forever for that freaking record. I had only come across it one other time, and it was beat to hell, so I didn't get it, but very happy to finally get that one. So, a band that I really enjoy, excuse me, I am not prepared. Like, when am I ever prepared? I guess so, I don't know, anyway. A band that I love, very talented band, the Punch Brothers. Got Chris Tilley from Nickel Creek in this band. And this band is just insane musicians. It's like jazzy bluegrass. I'm going to name it jazzgrass. I don't know. Like, it's so hard to describe because it's not your typical bluegrass. There's so many things going on. It's very jazzy, and it's, you got the fiddle, you got the mandolin and the banjo, and this band just goes to whole nother levels with their music. They're insane. The records are starting to get a little bit harder to find. So I picked up 2 of their records because because I noticed that they were getting a little bit harder to find online. I'm looking for the other one that I bought. Ah, here it is. I also picked this one up. What the hell, man, I love this record. Look, great stuff. If you know Nickel Creek, you probably know this, but it's just fantastic. Modern folk, but like I said, it's more than that. It's some deep stuff. It's really good music. It's like I said, it's jazz grass. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Coming from a guy that's not a big jazz fan, so but yeah, that's a whole nother video. So I picked up the new Sturgion Simpson, and this is the indie exclusive. You know, matches my shirt. It's like Green Bay Packer colors here, but you know, great modern country artist. He takes a bunch of his songs on this record. It's like his prior songs that he does in a bluegrass style. It's killer stuff. I kind of prefer it to his the original recordings, but here's the back cover. Very cool stuff. I think the other let me grab the other one. The other record is on yellow wax. So the green and yellow. Very cool. Sturgion Simpson. Another record I've been wanting for a long time. When I worked at Bull Moose, my buddy Ben got me so into this one particular record. He had a CD of it, and he would play it all the time in the store. And I've been wanting it on vinyl, and I finally found I actually got a gift card for my birthday from my daughter for Amazon, and I found a copy on Amazon. And it's the music on vinyl pressing of Sam Cooke live at the Harlem Square Club. So if you have not heard this record, sorry about the glare, I'm not gonna take it out, but if you never heard this record, go stream it, go listen to this record. This is quintessential Sam Cooke. He is on fire on this recording. This is, a lot of people consider this his best live recording. So if you're not familiar with this thing, go hunt this thing down. It is incredible. What else do you say about Sam Cooke? I mean, only one of the best vocalists of all time. So, picked up a copy. I was happy they finally reissued this because originals were pretty hard to find. This is Scud Mountain Boys, and the title is called Massachusetts. This, if you do not know, if you know the Pernice brothers, Joe Pernice, it's the Pernice brothers before they were the Pernice brothers. So this is more like alt country. It's not as power pop as like the Pernice brothers stuff is. Still has a little bit of that, but this is more in the vein of like Uncle Tupelo, Wilco, you know, Sunvolt, that kind of Whiskey Town, you know. Really cool stuff. I'm glad that they finally repressed this. I found an original a long time ago, but it was crazy money. I just did not have the money for an original, so glad that they finally repressed the Scud Mountain Boys. Pretty killer. And this one I picked up, I saw DJ High Noon show this record, I don't know, maybe a year ago now. And he did a little sound clip of it, and it's Black Murder. And this thing is, this is so good. Blues rock with a little bit of psych funk. You know, that you got like some it's very Jimi Hendrix, but then there's like parts that remind me of like Savoy Brown. And See, Savoy Brown is more my thing than Jimi Hendrix. Savoy Brown was my dad, or is probably my dad's favorite band. And so Savoy Brown, I was raised on. It was always on in the house. And there's a lot of parts of this record that remind me of Savoy Brown. So if you like that blues rock with like psych leanings, but a little bit of soul, I believe this was originally made in, I think they're from like Detroit. And, you know, it was from Chicago. They moved to Detroit when they were in their teens. It was recorded in Chicago, but yeah, so I guess they're from like Detroit. But great stuff. This was reissued on like this like gold, kind of clear gold vinyl. So good. This record's amazing. So if you don't know it, check this band out. You guys will not be disappointed. It's killer stuff. I have to thank DJ High Noon for this one. It's not very often I get turned on to a lot of other bands by watching videos. I don't know why. Usually it's just like, I don't know. He played that and I was like, I need that. So thank you, Tim, for showing that. Okay, now here was a grail that I won on an eBay auction. And this is a singer-songwriter. As you guys know, if you're familiar with my channel, I am really into singer-songwriters. That's like my biggest thing, I would say. Folky singer-songwriters, probably my favorite style, genre of music. So this record was something that I had been looking for years and years and years, and I've never ever seen in a shop. I've never found digging, so I've resorted to eBay, and I found a really, really clean copy on an auction, and I won. Thank God. I got it for $50. I was so excited because they can go up to, you know, I've seen them go 100. I've actually seen them go a little bit more. And this copy it's exquisite. It's so clean. And it plays perfectly. Like, there is not one blemish on this record. It doesn't look like it's ever been played. I'm so excited to grab this. Now, if you're not familiar with Guy Clark, this was his first record. Guy Clark's a Texas singer-songwriter. I mean, look at him. Like, you look at him and you're thinking Townes Van Zandt, right? Yeah. That's what we're talking with this kind. Guy Clark is right up there with Townes, with John Prine, Lyle Lovett. I mean, it's such a great record. I was turned on to Guy Clark years and years and years ago when I got into Lyle Lovett. Okay, I was on a vacation in Cape Cod. My buddy started playing Lyle Lovett. I never heard Lyle Lovett. It blew me away. He was playing the Pontiac CD, and it is now one of my favorite records of all time. But at the time, you know, it was probably 20 years ago, and it blew me away. And like the songwriting, his vocal, the music, like everything about Pontiac blew me away. So then I started delving into more Lyle Lovett. Well, Lyle Lovett put out a double CD called Step Inside This House. Step Inside This House is a song that was written by Guy Clark. It was actually the first song Guy Clark ever wrote. And Guy Clark never recorded it. Guy Clark basically gave it to Lyle, and Lyle recorded it. It's one of my favorite Lyle Lovett songs. And when I found out that Lyle did not write that song, I was like, whoa. And I started looking for Guy Clark stuff. this is the first thing I have by him on vinyl. I'm hoping to find more, but it is so good. I absolutely just love this. So very, very excited to grab that. To stick with the singer-songwriters, going from Guy Clark, and we'll go to his buddy Towns. But look at this. I mean, seriously? Come on now. But I needed a copy of this. I was waiting to get an original. It's just never gonna happen. And this record's just way too good to not have in the collection. A lot of people consider this his best recording. I don't know if I consider it my favorite, but it's up there. But I needed a copy of this, so I finally just pulled the trigger and got a reissue of that. You know what? I got a stack of stuff here, but you know what? That's for another day, I think. So, you know what, VC, vinyl community? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been around. Just got a lot going on. And, you know, go live life, guys. Like, I have, you know, I'm a manager at a store, all right? I'm a retail manager. I'm a store manager, right? And one of my associates from my old job, I think if you've been watching my videos, you know I got a new job about a year ago. But I just found out that somebody passed away. You know, she was only 33 years old. Died unexpectedly. Man, go live life. Go have fun. Go do what you guys need to do. Like, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You know, go out, go digging. Go find live music. Go out, have fun. Go make a Bloody Mary and chill out. And I don't know. Just, I don't know. It makes you think. It makes you realize, you know, that, you know, life is precious and enjoy it. Anyway, cheers.